So to summarize this Mailchimp review in one sentence, Mailchimp is relatively expensive while not offering the best product features. So Mailchimp was one of the first email marketing companies that offered a free plan back in 2007. So its free plan helped Mailchimp to become the biggest and most popular email marketing tool in history. So every decision they made in the past was in the best interest of the Mailchimp customer until May 19, 2019. So when it changed its pricing. So Mailchimp became more expensive from that moment on. So, and its customers switched to other email tools. So Intuit, a publicly traded company, purchased Mailchimp in 2021 for $12 billion. And since then, Mailchimp has increased its prices multiple times and added more limitations to its free plan. So Mailchimp's most recent price changes are from December 5, 2022. So a few days ago, when it raised the prices of all its plans. So let's start by being greedy and looking at its price compared to its competitors. So the page you see here on the screen is a page on our website where we compare the most popular email tools like MailerLite, Mailchimp, obviously, GetResponse, Aweber, Klaviyo, ConvertKit, Constant Contact, HubSpot, ActiveCampaign. So roughly 9 of the most popular email marketing tools. So over here you can see the company, obviously. So the second column is the tier. So let's say you have 5,000 subscribers. So when you click on it, on one of these subscriber numbers, the top result is the most affordable solution. So in this case, it's a MailerLite, and these prices are annual prices. And the reason why I chose annual prices in this table is because many email tools offer a discount when purchasing annually. And since email marketing is a long-term game, so you're not gonna do email marketing for a month or two. I chose the annual prices over here, including discounts. So for example, I think MailerLite has a, let's say, 15% discount. So I don't know it out of the top of my head, but I think it's a 15% discount for annual purchases. So this is the annual price. So for Mailchimp, for example, so the first paid plan of Mailchimp, which is the Essentials plan, for example, so for 5,000 subscribers, you pay $828 for the Essentials plan for up to 5,000 subscribers. So this is Mailchimp's pricing page. So for up to 5,000 subscribers, so you pay $69 monthly times 12, and that's the price you pay annually. And before I share my opinion on the Mailchimp Essentials plan and the Standard plan and the Premium plan, because I do have a pretty strong opinion on these plans, let's quickly summarize these prices you see over here. So the first thing I want to mention about this table over here and all these different tiers is that not every tier and not every email marketing plan is the same. So in the same quality and the same features. So for example, the growing business plan of MailerLite offers you pretty much all the email marketing stuff, all the email marketing features you need in a business. And what I mean by that is you can create landing pages, you can send newsletters, you can create automations, you can create sign-up forms, etc. So that is the MailerLite growing business plan. So the first tier of the MailerLite, so the growing business plan, is a really good solution. It offers many different features that are valuable for a business. So for example, the Aweber Live plan might seem pretty affordable if you compare it to MailerLite, but this tier, so the Lite tier, isn't valuable. So for example, you cannot remove the Aweber branding from your newsletters or your landing pages or sign-up forms. You are also very limited in the automation features you can use inside the Aweber Live plan. It's the same thing with the GetResponse email marketing tier. So if you read my review on the GetResponse email marketing tier, you'll see that this tier, I would not recommend you purchasing this tier. And it's the same thing with the first tier of Constant Contact. It's a very basic tier with barely any good features you need in email marketing. For example, the automation features that are so important in email marketing. So that's the thing to keep in mind when you use this table, that not every tier, especially the starter tiers of the Aweber plan and the GetResponse plan and the Constant Contact plan, and similar to the Mailchimp plan, so the Essentials plan, is not that valuable. But first, let's click click on a couple of these columns over here to see how Mailchimp's price compares to its competitors. So up to 500 subscribers, so Mailchimp Essentials is on the 5th spot of the best affordable solution for $156 annually. So not a huge difference compared to MailerLite, but then again, there is a huge difference in the features you have in the Essentials plan compared to the growing business plan of MailerLite, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So let's click on 1,000 subscribers. So now you see Mailchimp is a little bit more expensive, $312. So roughly $200 more expensive than MailerLite annually. So up to 2,000 subscribers, you see that Mailchimp becomes a little bit more expensive again. So it's more expensive than the Aweber Plus plan, which is far more valuable than the Essentials plan of Mailchimp. So Aweber's Plus plan is basically all the features of Aweber you can have, but still it is way more expensive than the MailerLite Advanced plan even. So 2,500 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers. As you can see, Mailchimp becomes more expensive once you get up to 3,000 subscribers. You pay $800 annually compared to $300 for MailerLite. So 4,000 subscribers. So then the prices change again when you reach 6,000 subscribers. So as you can see, the Essentials plan becomes more expensive than other plans. So it's even more expensive than the GetResponse marketing automation plan, which is pretty crazy because this plan does offer a lot of great features of GetResponse. It's also more expensive than the Creator plan of ConvertKit, which is a pretty decent plan. And then if we reach the 15,000 subscriber mark, you can see that Mailchimp becomes again more expensive. So it's a $1,000 price bump over here from 10 to 15,000 subscribers. So for example, the MailerLite Advanced plan, you pay $1,200, and for the Mailchimp Essentials plan, you pay more than $2,000 annually. So let's review the Essentials plan of Mailchimp. So firstly, as you just saw, the Essentials plan is hundreds of dollars more expensive, if not thousands of dollars more expensive annually than MailerLite. So a cheaper alternative to Mailchimp. So secondly, you are very limited in the Mailchimp Essentials plan in terms of marketing automation. So for example, Mailchimp's automation tool is the Journey Builder. So with the Essentials plan, you can only create up to 4 journey points. So a journey point in the customer journey can be an email, a specific action, a waiting trigger, etc. So as an example on the screen here, you can see an automated email welcome series with 4 journey points. So over here we can see a so-called journey or an automation as other email tools call it. So as you can see, this journey or automation will trigger or start when someone joins our list. So the moment they join our list, they will reach this point, so this journey point, and this is a delay of a 2-day delay. So this is the first journey point. So keep in mind that the Essentials plan only have 4 journey points, maximum 4 journey points. So after these 2 days, this email will immediately be sent. Then there is another delay of 1 week, and then I want to send this email, for example. So I can tweak this to whatever I want, of course. So I can set hours, days, weeks. But the idea of this is that you create an automated email sequence. So let's say a welcome series. That's what it's most often called in the email marketing world. So and as you can see, I can only create 2 emails basically because I have a delay over here. Then I have an email. Then I want another delay, and then another email. So these are 4 journey points. So I can only create 2 emails. And as you understand, 2 emails aren't that much. So there are a few more drawbacks of the Essentials plan, such as you cannot use the if, else, and 50-50 split rules. So the branching points also called. So this here, so the if, else. So if I add it to this part of the journey, so let's say save. As you can see over here, every subscriber that now enters this journey will be split into 2 different branches. And you can use this specific if, else condition to set, for example, so let's say, so your conditions will join the yes path if they meet your condition. So let's say I want to split my audience based upon the campaign activity or conversion activity. So has replied or has not replied. And then you can split your audience that way. So I can add more journey points to this path when we use this if-else conditions. But then again, I can only create 4 journey points with the Essentials plan, and I cannot even use this if-else conditions in the Essentials plan. So then over here, we also have the percentage split, and you cannot use this one either in the Essentials plan. So if we click on it, you can see what it does. So basically, you can randomly split your audiences into 2 branches for testing different pathways. So for example, you can use the same emails, but with different subject lines, for example, in your automation to see which subject line creates the best open rate, for example. So let's say if we do 50-50, so this is how it'll look like. So you have this branch or this path, and now I can create emails on this path as well. So you cannot use this thing in the Essentials plan either. And what is more, you cannot have more than 50,000 contacts in the Essentials plan. And although 50,000 contacts is a lot, so not that many companies do have more than 50,000 contacts. But in my opinion, I find it pretty stupid, to be honest, that you make your subscribers upgrade to a higher tier when they reach a specific threshold of subscribers. So why not just let them pay more for their current plan? So because, for example, when upgrading to a higher tier, so let's say from the Essentials plan to the Standard plan, you get also more features. So what if these Mailchimp customers don't need those extra features? Why do you require them to upgrade to a higher tier? I just don't understand the logic behind it, besides just gaining more money from your customers. So furthermore, there is a sending limit of 10x on your contact plan, so which can be an issue for you when you plan to send a newsletter twice a week or more. So if you have 1,000 subscribers, you can send up to 10,000 emails monthly. So then there is the Mailchimp Standard plan. And before I give my opinion on the Standard plan, which I do have an opinion on the Standard plan, let's first have a look at the prices again. And just so you know, this is the Standard plan, so it's the middle plan. So we have the Essentials plan, the Standard plan, and the Premium plan. So let's have a look at the prices over here. So just made it a little bit easier for myself, so I searched on Standard over here. So this Mailchimp Standard plan will highlight the moment I click on these subscriber numbers. So let's start with 500 subscribers. So as you can see, Mailchimp Standard costs $240 annually. So up to 1,000 subscribers, you'll see it is pretty expensive compared to the other solutions. So the only plans that are more expensive is the GetResponse e-commerce marketing plan, which is GetResponse's highest tier. What is also more expensive is the Active Campaign Professional plan and the Mailchimp Premium plan, obviously, and the HubSpot Marketing Hub. So as you can see, it is one of the most expensive email marketing tools. So if you click on 15 up to 1,500 subscribers, you can see it is more expensive than Constant Contacts Plus plan, more expensive than the marketing automation plan of GetResponse, which offers really nice features. You should definitely check them out if you're like a software company selling software, or when you sell info products, higher priced info products, for example. So it is also more expensive than Klaviyo. So Klaviyo is 100% focused on e-commerce businesses. So if you're an e-commerce business, I recommend checking out Klaviyo if you have a higher budget, because Klaviyo does cost a lot of money as well, as you can see over here, compared to the really cheaper email tools. But it is a really user-friendly email tool. It is a really intuitive email tool if you check them out. So up to 2,000 subscribers, 2,500, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So as you can see, the Standard plan consistently stays at the bottom here at the higher priced email tools: 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, then 15,000, 20,000. So let's have a quick look at 10,000 subscribers. You can see it is more expensive than the Plus plan of Constant Contact, more expensive than the Creator plan of ConvertKit, more expensive than the marketing automation plan, the Aweber Plus plan. And just to give you a better understanding of how much more expensive it is, so for up to 10,000 subscribers, you pay $1,620 annually for the Mailchimp Standard plan. And for example, for the Aweber Plus plan, you pay $840. For the MailerLite Advanced plan, you pay $924. So that's somewhat a difference of $700 annually you could spend elsewhere if you purchase a cheaper email tool. And if you compare it to the MailerLite growing business plan, which also has pretty decent features, it's a difference of somewhat around $1,100, which is a lot of money. So I'm not saying that I do not like the Mailchimp tool, because they do have really nice features. So for example, its newsletter feature is a really user-friendly feature. But what I am saying is that it is overpriced in my opinion. So Mailchimp has such a large brand recognition that it can afford to charge high prices because people will come to them. Everyone knows Mailchimp. If you search email marketing in Google, I think Mailchimp will pop up on the first few results. So they just have some gigantic flow of new people coming in every single day. So for example, as of now, MailerLite is one of the cheapest email tools, but it is rapidly growing in users as well. So most often after a massive growth, businesses will raise their prices. So MailerLite already raised its prices last year in 2021, but it's still one of the cheapest tools. If MailerLite keeps growing, maybe it will keep raising their prices, and therefore another email tool will be the cheapest alternative. But as of now, MailerLite is still one of the best affordable products with really decent features. So then lastly, we have the premium plan, which has a pretty big price bump compared to its other plans, but the features of the premium plan compared to the standard plan are pretty similar. So the most important differences between the standard plan and the premium plan of Mailchimp are, in my opinion, the monthly sending limitation, so you can send more emails monthly. So Mailchimp offers more segmentation options in the premium plan. They have more reporting options and more testing features. So these are the four things that are the biggest differences between those two plans. But other than that, it is pretty similar. So before you decide what email tool you should sign up with, I want you to know that we partnered with MailerLite, ConvertKit, Sendinblue, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse, and Aweber. And if you sign up for a paid plan for any of these tools using my link, so you can see links over here on this page, if you sign up through one of those links for a paid plan, you can request a free 1-hour consultation with me. So I'll help you with your email marketing for 1 hour. You can ask me whatever questions you have. So after signing up for a paid plan, you go to my website creatorrack.com/free, where you fill in this form over here. So you select one of these tools where you signed up with. You enter your email address over here. So and I will only use this email address to contact you for the free consultation. So this is not a newsletter. So after you do that, I will contact you for that free consultation. So you can also sign up for the free plan first and switch to a paid plan later. And when you switch to a paid plan, you can request that 1 free hour of consultation. So do keep in mind to use our link also for signing up for that free plan to claim the free consultation later on. Also, a lot more went into reviewing Mailchimp's features, and I published a blog on my website creatorrack.com. So it's a 5,000 word blog with a clean table of contacts you can use to find what you're looking for. So on the website, you can also find reviews of other email tools. So make sure to check it out. So if you have any questions about Mailchimp or any other email tool, feel free to jump in the comments down below. Oh, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel.